As a content creator and live streamer, you obviously want to grow your channel. And one of the best things you can do is take the content that you've already made and share it to other platforms so that way you can get discovered and it'll feed right back into your channel, helping you grow. But this can be time consuming, editing and downloading and re-uploading footage so that way you get discovered. But you know, it doesn't have to be. There's great tools out there like Crossclip and Streamladder that take your horizontal content that you've already made and convert it into vertical video that you can share to social media platforms to get more discoverability. However, which one of these is best for you? Well, in this video right here, I'm gonna go over all the pros and cons and match these two up together to see which one comes out on top. Let's go. What is up? Wild for Games here, helping you become bigger and better with your content creation and live streaming needs. Real quick, if this is your first time here, I like to help with tutorials, how-tos, and tips and tricks to get you bigger and better. So make sure you hit that big red subscribe button down below and tick that bell so you know when my videos go live for you. Now, real quick, I have to give a huge shout out to both Crossclip and Streamladder for giving me access to their Pro and Plus versions, so that way I can pit them up against each other to show you what the capabilities are and which one may be best depending on the type of content creator and live streamer you are. I also need to give a shout out to today's sponsor of this video, which is Fiverr. Twitch has been unlocking and giving more benefits and perks to a lot of streamers out there, and one of them is unlocking more emote slots. So you're gonna need more emotes than ever, which is why I recommend work with an artist on Fiverr one-on-one to get something that's visually in your head out onto a digital format so your community can start using it and hype up your channel. If you want to save some extra money, you can use the coupon code down below and save yourself some extra money, and it also helps support my channel. So thank you very much. Now let's get on to our video. Now, full disclosure here, yeah, you've probably noticed my handsome face on Streamlabs' YouTube channel where I make videos to help you grow with everything Streamlabs related. And Crossclip is owned by Streamlabs, but that has no influence on what my final ranking will be between these two platforms here. It's solely based on the interface, the facts, how it helps you, and where I think these platforms will go. So with that said, let's jump into it. When it comes to Crossclip and Streamladder, they're pretty similar on the surface. Both allow you to copy and paste Twitch clips or upload local video footage. You can use an easy editor mode that anyone can use to dial in exactly what you want to show on the vertical video. Then you can download and upload your footage to social media platforms of your choice. That is the basics of these two platforms when you put it straightforward. But what are the differences and what's going to be beneficial for someone like you? Well, let's match them up and rank them. When it comes to adding your footage, both are easy. All you do is copy and paste or select your local file. However, Streamladder has a really neat feature that allows you to easily and quickly access your recent Twitch clips from a library drop down. So 1 point for Streamladder here. The video selection interface for Streamladder works off templates that you can make minimal changes to. Crossclip works off a layer-based system that gives you more customization options that fits your needs. With Crossclip, you can kind of put any layer where you want with more or less a modular click and drag feature. With Crossclip's Pro version, you can also add multiple layers and multiple camera grabs, which is fantastic for dual setups or multi-camera setups. So 1 point here for Crossclip. When it comes to the face cam selections, both are neck and neck here. You get a freeform edit option, which allows you to select between square and rectangle or anything in between. However, Streamladder gives you an option to add a circle, which allows more B-roll footage to be shown, so it's less intrusive. So 1 point for Streamladder here. Okay, a big one here. When it comes to editing and converting your horizontal video to vertical video, Streamladder is super easy and super simple. In fact, I love it. It has no flaws. But Crossclip is kind of like a real editor where you can have layout templates if you need them. You can click on stop and play and mute your footage at any time. Easily cut and adjust the timeline to make sure you got exactly what you want for the output of the video you will be exporting. Plus you get output, layer, and border editing settings. Crossclip dominates if you like to edit and play around with your content and really customize what you're going to be putting on other platforms. Technically, Crossclip should get 2 points here because it's so good, but by the rules, it gets 1 point for Crossclip. With Crossclip, you can upload 50 megabytes for free and the paid version, you get 100 megabytes. Just to let you know, this will cover all of your Twitch clips. However, with Streamladder, you can upload a maximum of 2048 megabytes for free. This is way better if you're the type of person that plans on uploading a lot of local files. If you have a new Xbox or PlayStation 5 and you download all of your clips from that to a USB drive and upload them to Streamladder, you have a lot more flexibility because it can handle bigger videos. I find this to be a really big point for Streamladder. All right, time for a controversial one. When it comes to watermarks, Crossclip on its free version has a Crossclip watermark on the footage. However, you have the option to remove it in the paid version, while Streamladder has no watermarks at all. Now, I do find that the watermark that just says Crossclip is kind of a negative in this, so we're gonna give 1 point to Streamladder. However, later in this video, there's something I wanna say about watermarks and outros and that whole thing that may put a little bit of that in perspective for you. Video output resolution for Crossclip is 720p at 30 frames per second for the free version. You get up to 1080p 60 frames per second with the paid version. Streamladder is a little bit unique, and whatever Twitch clip or local video file you load in, it basically just reads the property file of that and outputs in the same format. So if you load in a 720p 30 frames per second video, that's what you're gonna get out. If you load in a 1080p 60 frames per second video, that's what you're gonna get out. So essentially you're getting 1080 60 frames per second for free. Huge win and 1 point for Streamladder. It is worth noting, if you take a local file or a Twitch clip that's at 720p and put it into Crossclip and have the paid version, you can up-res it to 1080p. So 1 point here for Crossclip, but just to let you know, it doesn't work with the frames per second. You can't go 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second with the paid version. Mobile on the go editing options. This one's pretty easy. Only Crossclip has this capability that allows you to work with your clips on your iPhone. So 1 point here for Crossclip. A really nice feature to have is a clip library that allows you to go back and grab the clips that you've already made and post them at a later date for other social media platforms. Crossclip has a clip library where Streamladder does not, so 1 point for Crossclip here. Crossclip allows you to easily go back and re-edit any mistakes or make changes that you want. Streamladder doesn't allow this at all, so 1 point for Crossclip. Let's get into some of the smaller and more minute things that might make it stand out with additional features. Crossclip gives you link generation so you can easily share your video with anyone on any platform. Streamladder allows you to generate a QR code that allows you to download the footage to your phone directly, so this way you can save it and then share it from your phone on the go or show anybody on your phone at any time. I'm gonna say 1 point to each one of these platforms here because both are kind of unique. When it comes to the price of the Plus and Pro versions of these two tools, Streamladder charges in euros, which is $4.99 per month, which is right around $5.89 USD. Crossclip is $4.99 USD per month, but you can actually save a little bit money if you buy an entire year through Crossclip. So I would have to say 1 little point would have to go to Crossclip because you technically save a little bit more money. All right, let's talk about a few things before we tally up our score and talk about it. I want to really first talk about watermarks and outros. Now, a lot of people don't like watermarks and they don't like outros. However, they serve an actual benefit. Both of these services should actually have watermarks, but they should be customizable watermarks. I don't want to see Crossclip, I want to see Wild for Games. The reason a watermark's important is with all social media platforms right now, somebody can easily grab your clip or footage and make it go viral on their platform, and they can monetize that, taking everything away from you. At the very least, if you watermark it, at least you might get some recognition or discoverability at it, or even just credit, which I think is huge. Now, outros, a lot of people hate that too, and again, it's the same thing as a watermark. I believe both of these should have them as options, but make them customizable. Just like TikTok, where it will show the TikTok logo, it at least puts the username below that, giving them some credibility or some promotional material. So both of these platforms should be able to put your name in there, should say Wild for Games, and if you want a little bit of a bump bonus in there, hey, give me 3 social media platforms I can put in there. Let me put an Instagram, or let me put, my Twitch or YouTube channel with just my name or my handle there. That would be awesome. Make that a cool little customized outro. I also think both of these platforms, especially Crossclip since it has the mobile version, could be a little bit more like Instagram, where I could add simple text or animations on top of my video to give it more of an interactive feel, or to maybe make it just, I don't know, stand out a little bit different than every other platform out there. That might be hard to design, but hey, I think at least it's a cool idea. I also think another thing that might be hard to design, but is super important when you see it on other social media websites, especially like Instagram, is when you have captions come up so people can see it without having to listen to it, because people might be in noisy places. So having captions could be huge, but also it helps out a lot of hearing impaired people, which actually is a pretty big number for a lot of people out there. So if you could capitalize on that, again, something that would be big. So who wins? Well, if we tally up our score and rank it, Crossclip barely wins, but you know what? The score can change depending on what's important to you. I think both of these tools are fantastic. If I had to give my personal recommendation, I would say Streamladder is the way to go if you need something that's free and easy to use and you want to get your stuff up very quickly to all these other social media platforms. The free version and paid version are both great. But if you're the type of streamer or content creator that has more of an advanced setup, or you want to do more advanced things and customize a lot of the content you'll be making for other social media platforms, Crossclip is really the way to go. Again, with the free version or paid version. I like both of these so much that I recommend both. You can't go wrong, which is why you can find their links down below. I don't make anything off of them. I just really love both these tools. Now, the cool thing is I've talked to both Streamlabs and Crossclip and Streamladder, and they're just getting started, which is fantastic. I know they're having updates coming out and they're adding more features. Hopefully they add some of the things in this video that I mentioned, because you know what? I would love to get a little bit of credit. But if you've got a great idea for them, hey, put it down below, because I know they're going to see this video. You may have something that you want to introduce that they never thought of that would be cool for all streamers and content creators like us. I know this was a long video, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it, because both tools are fantastic. If you need any more help growing your channel or discovering other tools that may help you out, you can take a look at the videos right over here. That's going to make you a bigger and better streamer. Wild for Games wishing you the best of luck. Stay cool, especially in these hot Southern California days, because oh man, I am sweating during this video. And I will catch all of you awesome people later. Take care, and of course, peace!